Today is a bad American day. Everyone's fighting and no one knows how to play. Today is impeachment day. No one knows how to play. And technically, it is my second impeachment day. I don't know if you know this, but President Clinton got impeached for not telling the truth about fellatio. All right, things are strange. I've been informed by one of my haters that I have gained more weight. So, sure, yeah, okay. But let's remember, like 60% of all the problems I have come from women that I kissed. So it would be easy for me to lose 20 pounds if that's what the goal was. But if I get super sexy, then I just get more problems. You know what I'm talking about? All right, it's just a bad American day, man. As Planetary Defense Commander, having the Democrats say they're going to impeach the president, what evidence, I don't know, means we, the American people, and the people of Earth are going to get a circus for anywhere from up to the election. And so it doesn't matter what side you're on, it's just a bad freaking day, man. Nobody wants to work together. All right, so what do we got in the news? Today is impeachment day. Okay. September hurricane doom off? Question mark, asterisk, question mark. We've had our second federal rate cut. The interest rates, that was like last week. And I saw a report that said we've given $400 billion in open market actions to the Federal Reserve, where they have to buy treasuries, bonds, bills, whatever they want, to keep things stable. And so, I don't know, is that 400 billion over 2 weeks? Times that by 50 weeks, that's a lot of money, man. We got a blizzard coming to the all right, so here's hurricanes. And so this is the weirdest hurricane ever. See the yellow lines? Boop, those. Boop, those. All right. So Dorian, in my opinion, we've had the best scenario for the Americas with all of the hurricanes, including Barry, which got torn to shreds. And then Dorian, which was really horrible news for Abaco Island, for Florida and the East Coast. It was best case scenario. Jerry got close, but then kicked out to sea. Although most of the time, the convection is getting separated from the spinning low, right? Okay. And so I haven't talked much about geoengineering, and I'm just saying it appears they're playing defense, and they're doing it really well. And they didn't used to do this last season as well. And so they say Jerry's going to form a big column and then combine with Karen. I thought I drew you guys up something. So Jerry's up here, and he's supposed to create a straight line. He's supposed to form up with Karen, and they create some weird straight column. And then after that, what's it going to do? Nobody knows. A lot of it has it spinning around, getting hit by a bunch of alien ray guns or upper level lows or whatever you want to call it. And so it's supposed to go to Florida as like a tropical storm at best. And then you got Lorenzo, who's like a freaking monster, but it appears they've opened this channel here, so Lorenzo will probably be the United Kingdom's monster. So the like shield here from like New York, that seems to work. And if hurricanes come in, it's usually to the Carolinas. So for the next 3 days, we don't really have to worry about doom or red alert, because even though the oceans are full AF, they seem to have it under control. Though we should have that hurricane coming out of the Gulf of Mexico it should form around the 7th of October and then make landfall on the 11th. But if they zap that freaking thing and we'll just get the giant Eris storm that goes from like all the way to the top of the planet, all the way down to like South America. No matter what, that's going to be a big storm. Okay, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, but so the blizzard, you're getting a blizzard in the northwest, and then like 5 hours later, oh, see your graphics. Okay, so here's your blizzard, right? There's your blizzard. 5 hours later, that's 7 a.m. 5 hours later, there's your heat wave. All right, so like I said, Earth is a McDLT, where the hot side is hot and the cool side is cool, and everything in between is really stormy. So there you go. All right. Okay. So yeah, we got a heat wave. So the blizzard is gonna be snowy, freezy, and messy. Woo! Heat wave. Hot, sweaty. The snow cone stand still open? I hope so. Oh yeah, Brexit. Negative 38 days away from a super hard asterisk, air quotes, Wakanda. Oh, that's like Stephen Hawking Wakanda? No, that's like Vulcan Wakanda. Okay. So yeah, like, now yeah, you got the trade war, Russia, China, America. And then we got a solar storm, which is supposed to be hitting right about now. So it's impeachment day. September hurricane doom off? I don't even know. We will keep watching, but nobody has to worry about getting hit by a hurricane in the next 48 to 72 hours, as far as I know. Nobody knows where it's carrying going, but whether it be prayers or good geoengineering, I know YouTube likes to be like, no, they can only geoengineer stuff to hurt us. They can never play atmospheric defense. But I disagree. Because I think they do chemtrails for solar radiation management. Because we've been getting hit by tons of streams of corona winds. There was even a CME last week. I think that's why we're going to have the solar storm. And so, yeah, man, like, and you know me, I don't believe in the political process. In the last 4 or 5 days, I've been getting hacked, and then things have been really, really weird around the real life area where like I've changed locks my mailbox, my doors. I still feel like I gotta go wait for the mailman. And it's just getting weird, and more of my like death threats are going up. Crazy people are going crazier. Like the people who love this type of energy are like, hell yeah, impeachment, or whatever. Like, this is all great. It's not great. You know, I'm down the middle. I know we can't afford middle people who are like, you know what? I don't believe in the political process. So allow me to just be skeptical. While everybody's talking about impeachment, and technically, I think impeachment is a really bad idea. I worked for lawyers for 5 years. What is your evidence? You know, it's like a few good men. Are you going to pin the impeachment upon underwear and footlockers? You can't handle the truth. You know, like most of the scandals we've seen have been extra juicy that the media can chow down upon, and that keeps everybody like, ooh, gossipy. But there's no crime. There's no real like evidence. There's a shady borderline, but not enough to get anyone convicted in a trial. And so, what is the evidence here of him getting impeached? You know, like, can't just impeach a guy because you don't like him. And so, I like old-fashioned American shit. So what I think the Democrats should do is, all right, then make it like a movie. If you think he's a bad guy, then you guys all team up to beat him in the election. How about that? Instead of being like, oh, we'll just impeach him. That makes it sound like you're not putting a lot of faith in your own candidates. Technically, if I had to vote tomorrow, I like Tulsi Gabbard the best. Although she's so good, the media won't touch her with a 10-foot pole. I think she's the only candidate I've ever heard mention the military-industrial complex. And she was a surfer, and she was in the military. And so, you know, I talk about we have a oil and war economy with a foundation of deception under that, and then a foundation of divide and conquer under that. But you know what? Every single day, telling the truth gets harder and more dangerous and less rewarding. But here I am. And so, yeah, there you go. Like, Impeachment Day, sucky for Americans, great news for both parties because it rallies Trump's base, it rallies the Democrats, and then the media just gets a jawbone about it all day, every day. You know, oh my God, he ate Wendy's. You know, eating healthy costs more than not. That's no excuse. I've been working. I've been staring at this computer all day. Oh, every day. Like, so yeah, here's Wendy. Weird, man. Why does everything got to be weird? Why does everything have to be? So Lorenzo's still a mean monster, and some models have showing it hitting Europe. Like Cat 3, Cat 4. I was like, that's wild. I didn't know England got Cat 4 storms. But so the ray gun shot Jerry, separated its low from its rain. Now it's going straight out, combining with Karen. And then I don't think anyone really knows what it's going to do. But if we're going by trends, it's not going to end up in Florida or Northeast. Now, I'm not saying, hey, don't be on alert, but not the same way yesterday. There was like the third, fourth hurricane that they kicked in the nuts and sent it back home. And so technically that's great, right? Although why didn't they stop it before Bahamas? Island. So I'd like to know. Anywho, so yeah, things are so crazy. I'm getting biblical on your ass. Here we go. You can tap out now if you don't like it. And you know what? To me, the Bible is like a wishing well. People want to pull hate and anger and judgment out of it, they can. I mean, there's something there for everybody. So, I'm reading the part that I liked. Are you ready? That's right, I gotta get rid of the double chin. Double chin. Double chin. I gotta take care of my kitties, Julian. I gotta take care of my kitties. All right. Matthew 34, chapter 25. Then the king will say to those on his right, come, you are blessed by my Father. Inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. Whoa. For I was hungry, and you gave me food. I was thirsty, and you gave me drink. I was a stranger, and you welcomed me. I was naked, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you visited me. I was in prison, and you came to me. Then the righteous will answer him, saying, Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, or thirsty and give you drink? And when do we see you sick or in prison and visit you? And the king will answer them, truly, I say to you, you did it to one of the least of these my brothers, you did it to me. And so that is, you can use the Bible to reinforce your own beliefs. And so I believe we're all God's children, each and every single one of us. And that is our job to clothe and feed the weakest and take care of everybody, right? People are like, hell no. But then, if I got it right, it's somewhere between 150 billion and 400 billion. Right? We're talking, dude. Like, what did they buy? Treasuries, mortgage-backed securities, bonds. Who knows? Maybe they even bought WeWork IPO crap, or did they not do that? Maybe they bought all the Jewel stock, and that's freaking weird too, right? Like, apparently, went from like 6 people got lung disease, and then like 300 people got lung disease from knockoff Wetworks THC products. So they nailed the tobacco company, and then they never put out a report on which ones to stay away from, or which products did it, which companies did it. That's really freaking weird, man. And so it's just like everything is weird on this bad American day. As your planetary defense commander, I love Republicans. I love Democrats. I love everybody in the middle. I don't understand why we can't get along, but I do, because we are forced to walk the narrative line. You can go this side of the coin or this side of the coin, but you got to be talking about that coin, man. You got to be either really upset at Greta Thunberg or think Greta Thunberg is the greatest hero of all time. And let me remind you, freaking people, man. The Nobel Peace Prize is a poor substitute for peace. Everyone's talking about Nobel Peace Prize. I was like, what the hell does that have to do with anything? You know, like, how the hell can you give a peace prize? No peace. I don't know. Things are crazy. Why are we fighting? So yeah, that's $400 billion. Oh yeah, Bitcoin dropped. Was it 21% yesterday? So then, I was talking about how all the parents are mad. Seems like all the people have children because I'm single, no kids, never been married, and so it seems like a lot of people I know, or most people my age, have kids. Most of them married at one time. They all seem very agitated. As a godfather of Earth, well, you're all my children. I just don't understand why we can't get along. Like, can't y'all see that society and civilization is a fragile thing, and that it takes teamwork to keep this thing standing up? And whatever small, petty ass shit you're judging other people about, that's not the big picture. Okay, what would that be? Okay, 400 billion, right? If that was over 2 weeks, what is 400 billion? I'm so bad at math, baby. So bad. 400 times 50 weeks has 0 and 20. Did I fuck it up? I mean, fudge it up. Oh, man. It's like $2 trillion. Wait. That can't be right. It's either 2 trillion or 20 trillion. Somebody do the math for me. And so I'm thinking, technically, the stock market, since it went to 8,000. Okay, so the second rate cut I was talking about, that happened in the rates got cut in 2008. So this is the second rate cut since 2008. They kept that shit at 0. You understand what I'm talking about? Like the Roman Empire, and it's 800 years of existence. If I have my data correct, its interest rate never went below 3%. We dropped our shit to 0 or 0-002.25 or some shit. Right? And so since the crash of 2008, do you remember the crash of 2008? What happened was like 7 banks failed on the same day, and the bank was like, holy crap, if you don't give us $14 trillion over 4 years, everything's gonna explode. And they're like, okay, here's your money. And so it's just been kind of like a party since. Not for us, the people. And so at the time, I think the Dow Jones dropped like 8,000 in 2008. And then they did a thing called quantitative easing. Our president, Donald Trump, has said, hey man, can I get some quantitative easing? That stuff is like freaking cocaine and steroids for the markets and the economy. Oh, that's another major point that will be at Thor News. They're going to do quantitative easing. Shit is going to go down, and then they'll do QE. And then they'll go up again. If we don't all fall apart and kill each other, start some weird civil war in between, right? And seriously, dude, if you guys are going to impeach and Beto's going to say we can take away your guns, I've never owned a gun, but you cannot go house to house taking people's guns away. That is irresponsible motherfucking talk. It would take 5 to 6 people to go house to house in America to get someone's AR-15 who did not commit a crime and pay for it. And so you can't do that. There are 5 to 10 million AR-15s in America. You can't you lose half a million. You can't do that. You can't talk. Why has everybody got all these dipshitty ideas? And the media's like, put that guy on TV. He'll say something really stupid. He'll get everybody mad. Okay. So the Dow Jones was at 8,000. 2008. Now, 2019, 11 years later, it's gone to 27,000. I mean, that's triple the markets. Did you know Americans only own 33% of all the stocks in the stock market? The rest of it is owned by people outside of our country. And so, okay, we're mad at immigrants because their shit is so bad they're trying to get here no matter what it takes. We're mad at homeless people because they got nowhere to go, and I guess they're not good at working or just had a bunch of really bad circumstances, or a lot of them have mental health issues in our health system. Okay, then we're mad at poor people. Well, they just always get the shaft in them. Natural disasters. And the media will always put, like, if you got a guy that will say or do something horrible, the media will be like, we found the worst man in America today. Let us tell you all about what he did. And then so you got the middle class who hate each other. The R's hate the D's, and the D's hate the R's, right? And then you got the Bitcoin people, millionaires who are mad because their shit just dropped 21%. Oh, here's the thing. I looked at, we're at a double top. You know what that is, Johnny? That's another. I like to talk straight up, but people get mad if they disagree. They get real mad. And so the economy is not in good shape. The global economy is in really, really bad shape. Okay. What's it talking about? So you had Bitcoin go from like, wee, right? And then it was like, pew, pew. Was it 27, 22? I forget. And I was like, oh no. And I was like, whoop. And I was like, oh yay, 12, 13. It's like, oh no. Right? So we're there. So this is what classically called a double top. Right, Johnny? And so my guess is the actual price of Bitcoin is about 4,000. And I'm bad at math. But I'm just saying, you guys know that they have enough money to where they can pretty much control any commodity, anything. And I know that I like to say, like, Bitcoin's Jesus. If you got a flood, Bitcoin will save you. If you got a civil war, Bitcoin will save you. If you got aliens, Bitcoin. And the other people used to be like, oh man, you got nuclear war, gold and silver. I don't know. It's freaking crazy. So, in conclusion, it's a bad day in American history. And yes, I have let myself go. Because I've been working all the damn time for 7 years. For what though? I mean, well, I thought I'd have a team of magnificent 100 monkeys / unicorns, and we'd be uniting people, making things better. Man, I'm just surrounded by like the beacon of doom. And sometimes my worst fears, they're just going to bore me to death. They're trying real hard again. They hadn't made a push like the last week with a concerted effort, lots of people in real life and online for a couple months. So that's weird. But Jesus got my back. That's why even in the comment section, like people are just flipping out. They're like, screw you, cake. That's how weird it is. Back in the day, when my hackers would let me edit videos and make some of the coolest, greatest videos on all of YouTube, I made a video about don't fear the cake because there was some lady where her worst fear was cake, right? Freaking cake, man. And so I tried to make a hilarious video about don't fear the cake. And a bunch of people were mad, like, dude, you're pro let them eat cake? You're going to be beheading people like Queen Nancy. I was like, what? I love frosting. Especially why I'm missing some of the teeth in the back. Because sugar, though bad for you, it's delicious. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I think most people agree if you have to get the closest thing to sex, it's either writing a song with a band or chocolate and cookies and cake and shit. Pizza, you know, like. Okay, yeah, so it's a crazy day. So my plan is this. Smoking if you got them. I'm probably going to go get some beer. And I have 2 guitars now. Thank y'all very much. Seriously, thank y'all for even helping us get this far. Thank you. But it's weird. Like, it's real. It's not great. Like, over the whole situation. If I showed you the freaking chart, if you're new, to the people who just joined us, it's impeachment day, which is bad on both sides, in my opinion. Hurricane season is so freaking weird. I don't know what is going on. Although it looks like good geoengineering playing excellent defense. For Americans, if you're in the Bahamas, you got screwed, and yes, technically that land will probably go up for sale. And then they could protect it after, which would be a real shady. Oh. Then we had the second Federal Reserve rate cut last week, and then reports of open market actions of anywhere from 150 billion to 400 billion. And so that's like if you have rate cuts and the Federal Reserve buying like Baskin Robbins stock and Jewel stock and oil commodities like treasury bills, it's not good. The economy's not doing great, man. It's having you're having active bailouts. That's bad. And then like the euro's got bailouts. We got a blizzard coming to the west, and then a big heat wave coming to the east at the same time. So you're gonna get a giant nasty storm down the middle. Some people be chasing that shit. Brexit's like negative 38 days away from the super hard line that they pushed off for like 2.5 years. And then the whole trade war, and then a solar storm. All right. So this is a bad American day. And where are all my heroes at? Honestly, I think Democrats are going to try and throw it in the dirt. Straight up, that is my honest opinion. Because I think, you know, I don't even know, man. It's follow the money. If you want to live in a foxhole that smells bad and you get a bunch of questions you can't answer. I wish I could just like be out with everybody else being like, oh no, it's all Trump's fault. Or oh no, it's all Hillary Clinton's fault. Like if I could go back in time, I'd like do something special to where I wouldn't be so smart. Yeah. This politics has become religion. And rock and roll is still missing. Okay. So I'm going to make a video on my computer or try showing you the examples of the hurricane stuff and the blizzard and the heat wave. And then, because I'm Planetary Defense Commander and it is Impeachment Day, I'm going to go drink beer and play guitar, and I'll probably try and live stream that. Yeah. But it seems like before every new moon, and the period where the moon gets no light, and Lilith comes over and it's like, fuck you, man. Fuck all you dudes. You caused all this shit. Now burn in hell. Here's my son. Will come and torture everyone, or some shit like that. I may have got it wrong. So those dark periods are always really dark. Like this today. Oh, it's beautiful outside in Houston. Okie dokie. So yeah, on the days that I'm like, holy crap, I'm losing my mind, this is going to be one of those days. Hey guys, I'm totally losing my mind, and I've gotten to chubby. Nobody wants a chubby Captain America or a chubby Thor. Okay, great. Plus, I'm getting death threats from pop stars. Yeah. That's kind of cute, though. Yeah. So I love you. If you stay with me, okay, great. If you don't, okay, great. I hope you find what you're looking for. But these are crazy days. And whatever hook, line, and sinker the media throws at everybody, like gobbles it up. Like, hey man, it's the greatest cheeseburger of all time. When it's not. Okay. Fantastic. I'm glad we had this talk. So let peace reign. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Asteroid Fight Club. Oh, let me get weird on you guys. So, when I went to check on Twitter, like I said, usually on days like this, some people love the chaos and the madness and the divide and conquer. So the Jonas Brothers were like, no, we don't love Diplo that much. Somebody hacked our Instagram. I was like, oh, because hackers are a freaking problem, man. You know, like, nothing is safe. We haven't even got into deepfake yet, have we? No. Oh. Load faster. Now they got so many machines jacked into mine. So I wonder if this is some weird time. And so I go to Diplo, and at the top of Diplo's thing, why don't you want to load? Okay. So at the top of Diplo's thing, it's got a guy sitting on a big pile of bones. You see that? And in the cutaway, there's a blonde, I don't know, who kind of sort of looks like Taylor Swift in makeup. Taylor Swift in white face makeup. But see that? And so, and that guy's just in a giant pile of bones with flaming bones and women dancing everywhere. So that's a weird sign. Maybe they got great plans if the supply lines break down. And we have had World War III almost break out 6 times this year. We are only on the 9th month. But I love you. This is like the weirdest timeline ever. It's like they use a time machine to come here and just make it all crappy. Okay, great. Love you. Stay cool. This too shall pass. God bless everyone.